Being a military dependent meant a lot of moves. Therefore, I never felt like I belonged anywhere. I was also being physically abused, and I just felt so hopeless that I attempted suicide for my first time.
At one point in my life, I had a serious hatred for people that did drugs until I started selling them myself, and it was a way of life to me at the time.
My father died of a heart attack when I was 15, and then my mother passed away of an aneurysm. I was trying to hold on and pretend like I could make it through, but I was just so broken inside. I had questions with God as to why those deaths were happening around me with the closest people. So I felt not worthy of anyone's love, really.
When I was in my teens, at the age of 14, I accidentally found alcohol. And the first time I took a drink, it was like I had arrived. It's like it gave me a sense of confidence.
I was smoking marijuana so much every day, all day, just to cope. Going to work, smoking, waking up, smoking all through the day, drinking beers, and it was miserable within.
I jumped into a relationship to try to fill a void. He looked good on the outside, held a good job, was a carpenter, and then he would drink and come home and become intoxicatingly abusive.
I actually got arrested and ended up on Rikers Island, behind bars, Rikers Island. That's when I realized there's consequences for what you do.
I kept waiting. I kept asking, there's got to be somewhere that you want me to go to just fix all this, that can rebuild my life. That was my prayer all the time. At 38 years old, I found out I was expecting. Expecting Gia was the most motivation I had to change my life.
If I told you my story, you would hear hope that wouldn't let go.
I got rid of my furniture, I got rid of my apartment, the car, and I came to the Capital City Rescue Mission. I still felt hopeless overall, but there was still that little spark underneath.
And if I told you my story, you would hear freedom that was won for me.
When I stepped off the bus in Albany, I was just looking for change, a whole new beginning.
I was met with loving arms, hugs. I was accepted for who I was.
Of the grace that is greater than all my sin.
All that I was feeling in my past, broken, thrown away, abandoned, came together in one moment of a hug when I walked through the door, knowing that God truly had his hand on my life.
Than all my sin.
And Gia had toys of her own for the first time, and just from clothing to shoes to food and the proper nutrition, they've helped me to understand how to make her a God-loving little girl that is confident in herself.
And I knew this was a place I needed to be and I was destined to be. So I was excited about that, actually in school. And I was willing, to do what I had to do.
Tell you my story is to tell of the grace that is greater than all my sin.
God has healed that wound that was so deep inside of me. I have restored my relationship with him. He walks beside me every day, and I'm currently going to Hudson Valley Community College. I feel God has called me to work with the homeless population who have been down that path of addiction as I have.
I graduated from the program, and today, I'm working on staff, work with the guys that come through the door, give them information, words of encouragement, minister, pray with them.
Today, my life has a purpose. I am enrolled in Hudson Valley Community College. Maybe even after dental hygienist, I may go on to become a professor of dental hygiene.
The staff also, in loving me, showed me what real relationship is and showed me what a relationship with Christ looked like.
Oh, this is really God's story. I don't want you to even think this is Kevin's story at all. This is all part of God's plan.
It is God's story, and I give him all honor and glory for it, because I could not do what I'm doing today in giving back and sharing without him.
And God just opened up the doors and poured his grace on me to show me how much he loves me.
This is my story. This is my song. Praising my Savior all the day long.